Oh boy. Been waiting on this a minute. Whew. Put it right by the dumpster where it belongs. Coming out of there? Yeah. 2024 MT07. I'm excited, and boy do we have a story about this one. It has been a hectic short ownership of this one, just from the day we got it. Yeah, we'll get into all the stories and stuff here in a minute, but I'm eager to ride it. It's been weeks. I've just been sitting on it. It's been sitting at the house. Shout out Jackson for coming and helping me put it back together last night. What a guy. Factory Yamaha. It's bone stock still. She is quiet. I love it though. We do got 474 miles on her. I'm sorry guys, I did not break out the GoPro the day we got it. I didn't record any of the 400 miles we got on here, so sorry about that. I was just excited. I really honestly wanted to get the first 600 mile break-in over with, change the oil, and then give you guys kind of like a review type thing of like, yo, we got this bike and here's what I think about it. But we didn't quite get there, and I don't think I can quite get out of here. Oh, here we go. Turning radius on this is not quite like a Grom. You ready to go? Huh? You ready to go?
Yeah.
Where are we going? Let's just go. I'm excited. Oh, here we go. Pretty much the first rip on her. You guys are gonna get my full like opinion and first experience on this, because yeah, we do got the 400 miles, but it's been weeks. Honestly, quite a bit more than that. I've been hiding this thing from you guys, but oh, here we go. So much different than the Grom, at least. Oh boy, wait till you hear what has happened to this thing in the short ownership. It's got juice.
Is this the one you crashed?
I didn't crash.
Oh, no, I'm kidding. Does it hold air?
It ain't leaked none. And of course, still forgot something. Forgot my daggone gloves. I about bought some in there, but I just didn't, man. I spent too much money fixing this dang bike. Used a blinker on this girl. Oh, everything about it's just so smooth, except for the shifting. It feels a little clunky, but we'll get into that when we actually finally take off. Whew, about fell over. Connect the new Bluetooth thing we got too. Oh, he's taking off. I don't think we got time. Oh, we're connected. Play. Oh, we got music going. New scoot. Let's get rowdy. Maybe not necessarily rowdy, but let's fill this thing out. Got a ABS light on. Hopefully that goes off in a second. Yeah, I don't really know why that's still on. I thought it'd go off after you start moving, but oh, I know what it is. I know exactly what it is. Okay, I guess we can get into the story time now. So, a little over a month ago, we went and acquired this 2024 MT07. And the way it kind of happened is kind of funny. Not really, but it is a little story. So I didn't get this brand new. It had 1 mile in it. On it? Yeah. It had 1 mile on it. Somebody bought it, dropped it in the parking lot, and I guess that was it. Like, that's all they wanted it. So they brought it back. Like, I don't know if they just instantly turned around and brought it back in, or brought it back a few days later. I don't know, but it had 1 mile on it. This lever was scuffed up. The bar end was scuffed up, and oh yeah, the thing that holds the blinker on these MTs is made of plastic, and it is cracked. So my blinker is a little flimsy. My left one is. But yeah, that's kind of how we ended up with the bike, because it wasn't brand new. It was somewhat affordable for me, where it was a older trade-in. But yeah, I feel so different being on
Big?
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not a dirt bike. It's not a Grom. It's an odd big Grom motorcycle dirt bike thingy. Yeah, so that's how we ended up getting it. It was it being dropped already. So we get it. Like I said, I didn't really make a video on it yet because I wanted to get the first 600 miles put on it, change the oil so we could really rip on it. And 470 miles later, I was out cruising, and we got a little stunt lot riding etiquette for you guys today, okay? Just straight up, if you're out riding with buddies, or it doesn't matter, random people, it doesn't matter. Look over your shoulder or check your mirrors before you do a U-turn, before you get in another lane, something. Because if you're just sitting here and you go to do a U-turn right now, I'm gonna run into old dudes. So I don't really understand, but that's what happened. I was out riding with somebody and another person. We were just on these back roads doing our thing, and this kid on the DRZ 400 just thought it was a good idea to straight up bust a U-turn. I'm talking, came from right here. He's about right, I was where Logan is right now, to the left of me, and he's right here. He just straight up tried to bust the U-turn, and I T-boned him kinda. I hit his swing arm. Like, he did it super fast, almost like avoided each other. Well, he didn't try to avoid me, I'll tell you that right now. He didn't even know because he didn't look, he wasn't paying attention. So yeah, I just absolutely clobber his swing arm, turn around, he looks at me, he says, "I'm so sorry, dude," and I'm just sitting there like, oh my gosh, because I kind of knew what was going on. Like, I knew the situation, but like, I felt my bike when I hit this DRZ. Okay, I felt the bike just take a lot of the, somebody can, oh, what up? Answer the phone call. I kind of forgot where we were, but yeah, clobbered the rear end of this DRZ 400. I felt my front end like crunch and take so much of this impact. I didn't exactly know in the moment. So that happens. He says, "I'm so sorry," whatever. I turn around, I park my bike, I go check on him because he was like kind of walking around like he was hurt. Like, that's what I do when I get hurt. Like, I walk around, try to walk it off, you know. But he ended up being fine. So yeah, I go check on him, walk back to my bike, and I just see it. The front end is warped, okay? I'll throw up the video that I took whenever I realized it. But yeah, the front end was tweaked. Both forks bent in, the front wheel had a big dent in it. And then, me sitting there, I take the video, I walk back over to him to check on him again, and my freaking bike falls over. That's what happened to the lever, and then the blinker fell back out, but I stuck it back in there. But honestly, the only damage it did when it fell over was the lever, and then scuffed the stator cover a little bit. But dude, I was over it at that point. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Like, why is all this happening right now? Oh, he's calling me again. Golly, he called me again. I lost track. I lost freaking track again. But I know this MT is still looking good right now. I'm pretty sure I got the fork and wheel alignment all good to go. I had to end up getting 2 sanction tubes, which that's not exactly how it happened. I ordered 2 whole forks, okay? Because I didn't really know what to do. I didn't know if they were going to come apart where they were bent. So we ordered 2 whole forks. A couple days later, I found out the right one, or no, the left one was on back order until 2 months from now. And I was like, yeah, we're not doing that. So I just went home, tore the left fork apart, the one that was on back order. And it came apart pretty good, and I was like, all right, I guess we'll just go order the sanction tube and the fork seals. So that's what we ended up doing. And last night, yeah, Jackson came out, helped me slap it together. Actually put it together wrong the first time, had to take it apart and put it back together the right way. But hey, she seems pretty solid. We didn't mess with the dent in the wheel. I don't notice much, knock on wood. I'd say it definitely do something when you get up to speed, but yeah, she's feeling nice. And I know I probably missed a lot in the whole story time, but I'm also lost right now, lost in the sauce of the MT07. We ain't even really like cranked on her to feel that all that torque that these things have. I will say, when I first got it, I kind of had these things worked up in my head that they were like the most torquey thing on the street. And I guess I might have had it a little confused with the MT09. So when I first got it, I was like, are we missing something? Like, it felt a little luggish, kind of. Not really. It's not at all slow. Okay, this thing is torquey. But you just got to ride it right. You got to kind of find the power. I want to go somewhere I can give her the juice and see what she's talking about. But this is a nice cruising, almost 40 in 3rd gear, not screaming her guts out. That's the thing with the Grom, dude. You're just holding her wrapped. Yep. Power on tap. Power on tap. It's like, it's odd. It's like instant torque, but it still has like that gradual build, like an inline four sport bike would have. It's so different, but it's perfect. Puts a smile on my face. That's all a fella needs. I'm a little scared though now that I know how weak they are. Huh? Smells good. Still burning that fresh fish oil. That's what Yamaha puts in these things from the factory. 55 miles a gallon. I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what I liked about the MT right there. First gear is gnarly. Whew. Yeah! I just want to rip on her, but this is not the place. Not the place at the time. It is nice having mirrors too. I haven't had mirrors on my Grom in forever. It's nice to be able to see what's going on behind you. Definitely throwing that lever on here though before the next video. Or shave this one down, turn it into a one finger. I don't know, I guess we'll try that too, considering we do have a whole nother lever, but oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Woo. Hopefully the 360 looks good on here. It's a lot closer to me than it is on the Grom, just because I was kind of limited with where I could mount it. There's not much bar space right here. It hardly fits right here, but that's what we're rolling with. And I don't really feel like messing with it right now because I just want to ride the big bike. Busting a U-turn. Oh, she does not bust out U-turns like that. Okay, we're already getting into some supermoto stuff. Nah, that wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. The shifting is so notchy. Like, I don't know if it's bad, but it's so notchy. Heck yeah. No clutch. You just yank it, give her gas. Nah, I don't really want to do that yet. Give her a little time. Yeah! They liked it. She's doing pretty good on these like tight, congested streets though. A lot of these bigger sport bikes, they don't like to be putting around neighborhoods and stuff. They want to be wrapped. I know I was on the wrong side right there. I was trying to avoid all the stuff I thought I was seeing in the road. The cracks and stuff. Shoo! Absolute monster. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Yee-hoo! Oh my goodness. That suspension is soft. And I'm a light rider, so all that stuff people say about this suspension being super soft and like bouncy, yeah, that's a fact. I can only imagine weighing 20-30 more pounds than I do. Hey, can't complain. Got the MT07. Well, okay, I know I said it's not doing bad in these streets, but I am ready to get on something open. I wanna rip on this thing. I wanna rip on that thing. Yeah, that's not doing that yet. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's gonna need a pipe on her soon. You guys probably can't hear nothing. Like of the bike at least. It's weird. It's got so much torque around like 2,000-3,000 in the lower gear. But still, once it starts to get up around 6-7, it like builds horsepower. Or torque. I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. This building's kind of tough though. It's a mini castle. You might be able to hear it right now with nobody around me. Whew. It's a lot of bike. I wonder if you can hear that notchy shifting. Like, I don't even know if it's notchy. It's like a loud thud. It's so solid, but it feels crunchy. I don't know. It's definitely an MT thing though, because right when I got the bike, I instantly started Googling that, because I was like, man, because I adjusted the clutch cable, still didn't do nothing. And I looked it up, and it's a bigger tanneray problem. So like, I'm guessing I got one of the worst ones, because if it gets any worse than this, man, I'd be bringing mine back to the dealership. But yeah, apparently it's way worse with the Tanneray 700s, which if you don't know what that is, it's one of Yamaha's 3 that carries this CP2 engine, which I'm a big fan of all of them. I want to ride an R7. I heard the R7's tuned up a little bit from this, which I want to know what tuned up. I don't care where we go. I'm just here riding. Blinker's still intact. All the blinkers work. Oh yeah, look, this is also cool. I've never had a bike with hazards on it. That's so cool. Do some wheel stands with the flashers going. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, I gotta turn them off though. It's just cool having like that power on tap, you know? And I still do want to do that review on this bike. Like I said, I wanted to do the 600-mile review, but maybe now we'll just stretch it out to about 1,000 miles or something. We're halfway there. 480. I can ride about 120 more miles a day, and we gotta go home and change the oil. Get the fish oil out of here. Whew. I like how he just kept merging. Keep it coming along, brother. It feels nimble. Like, I'm coming from a Grom, so I mean, I know a little bit what nimble is. I also haven't rode like sport bikes, like straight up sport bikes, in a long time. Yamaha classifies this as a hyper naked, I think. I think it's like a naked sport bike, but I don't know. It could be what a hyper naked is. Oh, it looks so cool. I didn't like it at first, but it's kind of cool. It's kind of alien looking thing. Cyclops with the one circle bright. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Kind of tough. Forgot my glasses this whole time, so definitely haven't been rolling on the 360, but we're back. We are back. Oh. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Bust a lift. Looks like a nice restaurant. Just rev bomb them in the middle of their peaceful dinner. It's got a decent horn on it. She getting warm?
Yeah.
Put some fans on that thing. Put some fans on that thing.
I would have to get 450 FX radiators.
Might be something you need to do. This thing is too fun. Oh my goodness. Yes, I was in first gear, but oh my goodness, that thing was barking. Oh yeah, I also forgot to mention, we got a Grom foot peg on this thing, and a Grom rear set foot peg at that. So no spring in it. She's a little floppy down there, but that was part of the problem when I first bought it. It was missing the foot peg where you dropped it in the parking lot. I don't know how I forgot to mention that, but yeah, we got one rubber mounted foot peg and one just metal tiny itty bitty Grom thing. I wouldn't even call it a foot peg. It's like a little stub, little nub. Yeah, run across the street when the ambulance is coming. Dude, I wish I had an exhaust so I could cause some ruckus. We're gonna have to get one. These things sound like hogs when you put a pipe on them. We can't talk to nobody with that. Can't talk to nobody with this thing. Everybody's like, what? What? did pull that ABS fuse. We can lock the back brakes up, front brakes. It's shoot, get the full power with them now. I guess I do have one more little story to tell you guys. Like day 2 riding this thing, okay? Cruising around hometown, and I was doing quite a few wheel stands when I first got it, you know, trying to get comfy. And oh goodness guys, I forgot to pull the ABS fuse when I first got it, and I knew I should have, because I watched videos and they said that's the first thing you do when you bring it home if you're gonna even think about wheeling it. Got ahead of myself, went out the second night of having it, dude, downtown, got it up, I'm like, oh, this feels so good. Gave it too much gas or something, straight came like way too far back, coaster, I was smashing on the back brake and I could feel it pushing up against my foot, like the ABS working, and took my left foot off. Bike fell to the side a little bit, like, I mean, we were going down, but somehow somehow we didn't lay her down. I was speechless. It was one of them things like where you do it and then you got to pull over for a minute and just think about it, you know what I mean? Your life flashed before your eyes. So yeah, it's been an eventful short ownership of this MT, but hopefully it does nothing but get better from here. Yeah, she's back, baby. What do you guys think about it? Think about the big dash? I think it's cool. I never had anything with a TFT dash. It's just got like colors in it. It's very responsive, I know that. It does got these. Oh, not what I wanted to do. You hold it. No, you don't hold it. I think you scroll. You don't scroll. Tap it. Tap it. Tap it. Oh, hold it. Oh, okay. You can go to the modes, or the themes, I mean. It doesn't have modes. Go to touring. Hold it. And see, it's got a different dash here. We'll rock this one for the rest of the video. Don't know how much more filming we're going to do because I've got an ND filter on the GoPro, so it's probably hardly picking up anything in this lower light, but I just hear a fan. I finally got the fan to kick on. Got a half tank. What are we rolling with in the miles? 54 miles a gallon. I did not just take a Zen out of my pocket and put it back in my mouth. Along with some lint or something. I had to play with her a little bit. It's too fun. It's too fun. That's kind of fun I like having. I'm not too big on going 180 mile an hour, okay, or 230 on my CBR 600, okay. That's not really my thing. So the torque is what gets me aroused. No diddy.